We need to be bored more often. It's probably good for us. Circles, or I don't know. Circles. I don't know. Why is it circles? That makes no sense. I'm glad I thought of that idea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Ashlyn and I'm the owner of Rainstorm Joy, and today we are going to work on some orders together because that's just what we have going on right now. So I actually have, hold on, let me pull it up. I have 6 pin holder orders, and we're gonna make them together. So let's just go ahead and start. But before we start, I want to tell you what they are. I have one lady blue pin holder, and I don't know if you've seen that, but you'll see it all when it comes together. I have 3 lady pinks, 1 bee, and 1 rosy picnic. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be making those pin holder orders together. But I also wanted to just show you some things that I've been working on behind the scenes, because if you've seen any of my other videos, I have talked about how I am hosting and throwing a Galentine's party through my business, and this is going to be my first ever event that Rainstorm Joy is going to do, and I am so excited. People actually registered, so that's good. And people are coming and gonna show up. So I got some stuff together for decorations and all that good jazz. So I want to show you what I've got going on so far. So in a few videos back, I already showed you some of the decorations that I got from the Dollar Tree and from Hobby Lobby, but now I'm going to show you what they look like together, and also I changed them up just a little bit. For example, I have all kinds of these candlesticks, and I got these from the Dollar Tree, but they were black, but I put some gold on them, so now they kind of look like antique-ish. I actually wanted them to be gold, but I only did like 1 coat of gold, and I was like dabbing it, so this is what it turned out looking like, and I was like, you know what, that's good. So I'm not going to paint it any more gold than that. But I think that's good. But I have all kinds of different sizes like these. So I have shorter ones and taller ones. I'm trying to find a tall one. So I have all kinds like this. And they're all kinds of different sizes, and I'll show you closer up in a second. But this is what my vision is. So I'm going to have like 2 of them like this on the table, and then in the middle I also got this candle holder from the Dollar Tree, and it's going to be like in the middle. And then I got some red and some white taper candles, and they're just like going to alternate on the tables that they're on, and I'm going to put those like in the middle, either these red ones or the white ones. Then I might have to put something to make it stick where it's not flopping all over the place. And then on top of these candlesticks, I'm gonna have all kinds of random candle holders or candles. So this is what it's gonna look like, and these, like I said, are gonna be random, and this could either be red or white. And I think this is cute. My husband said he doesn't really like the mix match, but I think it looks cute. And every table is going to be different. So it can look like this, or it can look like this. And then I have some white ones too. And if you want to see how it all comes together when it's actually the time for the party, let me know, and I might be able to get some behind the scenes footage for you all to see. But this is what I'm envisioning for on the table. And like I said, these are going to be alternating, and this can be red or white. And I also think I might put some white hearts on the red and some red hearts on the white. Let me know what you think. So isn't this cute? Now I'm going to show you a close-up. So this is what it's looking like up close. Like I said, I was thinking about making these gold. Let me know if you think I should make them more gold than they are. Hopefully I'll get this video up before the event happens so I can actually know your opinion and apply it. But so let me know if you like this, or you think it should be more gold. And this is what it's kind of going to look like. And then these are going to be all kinds of different sizes. And like I said, this is going to be white, or it's going to be red. And then I might put something like right here to make it stick so it's not flopping all over the place like that. And then these can be changeable to like other things, so it can look like this. Oh gee, try the white one again. So it can look like this, and it's kind of leaning over, but pretend like that's not happening. But it's gonna like this, or you can just, again, just keep changing them to make them look like whatever I want it to look like, depending on the table. I think that's pretty cute. And then I also have some that look like this, And I'm going to put maybe some sticky stuff on the bottom of these too, so I don't have to hot glue it, so that way I can take them off if I want to. But this is what the tablescape is going to look like, and I might add some more stuff like down in here, but that's what it's looking like. Let me know if you like the mix match, or do you think it should match. I'm going to do the mix match, but which one would you have liked more? So that is what some of the decorations are going to look like on the table. I just got back from making some short form videos. I showed some of the charms that we're going to be using, so if you're interested to see the charms that I have for the Bible charm chains, you can go look at this shorts and it'll be there for you to see if you're interested. Now I'm heating up my heat press so I can quickly get these, what are they called? I totally just went blank. So I can quickly get these pin holders together, because if you use like this heat press rather than like a hand iron, you know, it's a lot faster. I think I've talked about that before. It's so much faster. I'm glad I thought of that idea, because it just goes a lot faster. So now that's heating up, and I'm just gonna wait for that to heat up. Anyway, just thought I'd update you. So I don't really have like all of my pin holders made already and ready to go. A few videos back I talk about how I want to shift from made to order to in stock. Nothing's really changed. Everything is still made to order pretty much. But what I have done to make it a little bit easier is I've already cut out like everything. Like, look at this. They're ready to go. I just still need to sew them, you know, but they're ready to go. So this does still make it a little bit faster if somebody orders it, because then I don't have to go cut fabric, because y'all know that takes some time. So at least I got this going on. I have these cut, and I have my Bible sleeves cut as well. So at least there's that. Maybe one day I will actually get to sewing some, and then I can just grab it off the shelf instead of making everything. And maybe that can be a video, because I've been thinking about that, like an entire day of just sewing and seeing how much I can get done. Did y'all understand that? I kind of ran out of air and like mushed together my words. Let me try again. So I can see, I don't even know what I said anymore. Oh my goodness. I want to see how much I can get done in a day if I spent the entire day sewing. And that would help me obviously move from made to order to in stock. So anyways, so here are all of these, and now we're going to pick out the ones that we need. So last video, it was gearing up for the snowpocalypse, snowmageddon. Those are what people are calling it. It wasn't that bad, but I know, okay, certain places actually did have it worse, where their power went out and it's been out for a long time, but here it wasn't that bad. There is still snow everywhere. The roads are actually pretty good, but like neighborhoods and parking lots, they're still like filled with snow, and there's no chance of the snow melting anytime soon because it's been so cold. But it's actually supposed to get a little bit warmer this week. I don't know if it's going to get warm enough to melt the snow, but it is going to get a little bit warmer. We're touching the 30s and 40s. It's been so cold. But anyways, last video we talked about working in the snow, and there's still snow outside. It's been a week. This is like the longest I've seen snow, I'm pretty sure. Where I live, the weather, like, it's just crazy. I said that before too, but the weather's just crazy, but the snow is just staying. And I'm ready for it to go away. Mostly because my parking space is just ice, like straight up just ice. I'm ready to get rid of the ice. The snow can stay, whatever, but this ice needs to go. Okay, now we can pick out what we need. So I said we needed two lady pinks. These are the lady pinks. The names are, they don't really have too much significance, but I just like naming them so it's easier for me to know what they're ordering, because if I can just see the name, I'm like, I instantly know what it is. So anyways, these are the lady pinks. These ones are new to my shop. This fabric is from Hobby Lobby. This fabric is not new, but these pin holders in this fabric are new. So that's the lady pink. I need two of those. I'm pretty sure it was. It might have been three. Let me look. Yes, okay, so it's three lady pinks. So that's the lady pink. And then I'll just move those out of the way. And then I have one lady blue. And this is the lady blue fabric. This is also a fabric from Hobby Lobby. I think it's so cute. And this actually goes with my lady blue Bible sleeve. But it's been out of stock. Really just, you can't purchase it right now because I'm waiting for Hobby Lobby to restock this darn bow fabric, and it has taken forever for them to restock it. I've been waiting since maybe November for them to restock this blue bow fabric. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So there's this blue bow fabric at Hobby Lobby, and this goes with the lady blue Bible sleeve along with this. This is the bow and the ruffles and the lining, but this is like literally always out of stock, and I cannot get my hands back on this. It has taken forever for them to restock. So I used to make the pin holder with the bow and the florals, but I actually just kind of liked it better with the floral, because if you don't cut this in a specific way, you can't even see the bows, so what's the point? So I just changed it to just the floors, and I think that was just a good idea because it's so cute when it's like all together. But anyways, this is the lady blue. And then we have 1B, which is pretty straightforward. What that one is, it's literally just a B. So here is the B pin holder. And then I got a Rosy Picnic, which is this one, which is this pretty fabric with this, and this is the Rosy Picnic. And just knowing the names of these is literally just makes it so much simpler. So if you have like a lot of items, obviously you can make SKUs for them. If you have barcodes, that will keep it in order for you. I do not have that right now, so naming them is cute for the customers, and it's also easy for you to figure out what you need and if you have it. So name your products. You can name them like funny names, cute names, actual people names like Sierra if you want, or colors, or circles, or I don't know. Circles, I don't know why it's a circle. That makes no sense. I'm gonna start working now. This is a single-sided fusible interfacing, so it's like you can glue it down by heating it up onto your fabric on one side, and the other side is just like normal, but you can tell the difference. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this side is shiny, so that's the glue side, and then this side is matte. So this is the side that you do not put on your fabric. This shiny side is what you do put on your fabric. But there was one time that I accidentally put it on the wrong way and I heated it up, so it made my surface sticky, but you can like just basically heat it up again and it'll come right off. So I'm so glad that it did, otherwise it would have been ruined. So just so you know, make sure you pay attention to what you're doing. So I've been trying to get into more things where I just enjoy life, where I mean, we only have one life to live. Ecclesiastes says our vain life a lot. It's so funny. If you haven't read it, go read Ecclesiastes. But anyways, so I've just been trying to just enjoy the simple things, you know, romanticize my life, as the kids say. But one thing that I grabbed was this. I got this from Five Below, and I've done whatever this is called once before. I didn't finish it because we did it during a women's breakfast, so I just never finished it because we didn't finish it there, and then I brought it back home and just left it how it was. But anyways, I got another one, and I'm gonna see about actually doing this and enjoying it and finishing it, and then I might hang it up in the bathroom because look, it's a cute little ducky. I mean, oh my gosh, it's adorable. So there's that. And then in the last video I talked about how I want to get more into planning, and I showed you this journal that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's still untouched. But I'm telling you, I might get into it. And I got these markers to go with the journal, so we'll see about that. And then another thing that I was thinking about, maybe, what was it? I don't know, just trying to enjoy life more. And I enjoy the idea of planning. I really do. I just don't do it. But I am determined to actually try it. And that might help me enjoy my time more if I'm not, you know, wasting my day away scrolling. If I actually like, I'm gonna do this at this time, this at this time, and we can loosely do that. It doesn't have to be so rigorous. It doesn't have to be so strict. So we'll see about that. But anyways, so I got this from Hobby Lobby. If you're interested in trying it yourself, I mean, not Hobby Lobby, Five Below. Got this from Five Below. If you're interested in trying it yourself, I'm sure Hobby Lobby probably, yeah, they do. They have kits and stuff like that. But anyways, just to give you an idea of some stuff to do to slow down and enjoy yourself, because I might have said this before in one of my other vlogs, I don't remember, but I watched this video that was talking about how we are never bored anymore. And I'm like, that is so true. I have not been bored for such a long time because I always have something to entertain me or something to distract me. I either have my TV or I have my phone or I'm working, but I'm always constantly having something to keep me busy. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're so right. When was the last time I was bored? We need to be bored more often. It's probably good for us. We have too much going on all of the time, so we need to slow down and enjoy life. So that's what I'm gonna do more this year and for the rest of my life, is enjoy the rest of my life. Not that I didn't enjoy it before, but you know what I'm saying, just more, enjoy it more. But anyways, so I got these ironed on and now I'm gonna put my labels on them. I'm gonna clip them on there and then we're gonna go to the sewing machine and we're gonna sew them on.
Pick a movie, I'll pick you up, we'll go eat sushi. Or we'll go downtown. With our best moves we can boogie. Oh my, we both look so fly, like sweet apple pie. Yeah, they want a piece of us. My, when we drive on by, they just can't deny. Yeah, they wanna be like us. Na 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 na. We are goofy, playing tag in the jacuzzi. We'll go upstairs.
So I officially started my business, Rainstorm Joy, in 2021, but I didn't really get into what I'm doing now until like 2023. We've talked about this before, but it's leading to something if you've already heard this. But anyways, I really started to get more into it in 2023, and then not last year anymore, it's 2026. But then in 2024 is when it really started to pick up and take off. And then from 2024 to 2025 was like my first real year in business. And because in 2024 I got my LLC and I got all the legal stuff together, because before that it was just kind of just trying to figure out what I was doing and whatever and what I like to do, and I wasn't really making any money. Actually, I just figured out in 2024 I lost money, apparently. I was negative something. So I actually did not make any type of money in 2024. But last year, because I already got my taxes done, and I'm so happy that it's done and over with, because I hired a CPA for the first time ever. And honestly, if you get yourself a good CPA at a good price, it's worth it. Like, taxes is so stressful, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this again, because we did our taxes for business for the first time in 2025 last year, and it was like, what? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't understand. So this year I was like, I'm not doing that again, and I hired a CPA, and it's already done and filed and all that good stuff, and I'm just so happy and excited that I do not have to worry about taxes anymore. I'm so relieved, guys. Y'all don't even understand. It was stressing me out. But anyway, so I didn't make any type of money in 2024. But last year, guys, guess what? I actually made profit. My business is growing. It might not be growing as fast as some other people's, but it is growing, and I'm so incredibly thankful, because like I said, in 2024 I actually was negative, probably like $1,000 something here where I thought I was making money, because I did make sales, but my expenses were more than my profit, so I ended up not making any type of money. But last year, 2025, my expenses were actually lower than my profit, so I did make some money. It was so exciting. There's a lot more into business than just making stuff and selling it, because I know at first when you sell an item it seems like you're making money, but if you've spent like $1,000 in order to make your product, or to go to a craft show, or to drive, or whatever, all the expenses add up. And if your expenses were like $1,000 and you only made like $700 at the market, then you didn't make any money. And I know that's duh, you know, but over the year, a year is a long time, so it's kind of like, unless you're like really good at bookkeeping and tracking your stuff, which we should be. I'm getting better at it, but if you're not very good at that, it seems like you're making money, and then you get to the end of the year and you're like, oh, I spent more than I made. But last year I actually made money. So my business is growing. So this year, if I look back over what happened last year, then I'm actually going to be able to track if I'm like in the green and if what the projection will look like if we're making money this year. And that's so exciting. So tip for you, get a CPA. It is so good. They know what they're doing. It lets the stress go. And also track your stuff. If you don't want to track your own stuff, if you don't want to be your own bookkeeper, then hire one, because that will help you know where your money is going. Right now, I don't think I am going to be paying for a bookkeeper. I'll just be better at doing it myself, but I'm actually going to do it for myself this time, because last year and the year before I did not. So business is not just about the fun part with making stuff and selling stuff and people buy it. That's fun, obviously, but you have to know if you're actually making money or not. Oh yeah, the point of saying all that, I totally forgot. OMG. I was like, I brought that up for a reason, and I was just sitting here, or standing here, and I was just thinking, I was like, what was the point of that? The point is, from having to pay for a CPA for the first time, and then I'm going to have this Galentine's event, a lot of money is going to a lot of different places. And this Galentine's event, since it's my first time hosting something, I didn't realize truly how much money I would spend for this event. I've spent more than I thought I would spend, and I'm still not done yet. I still need to get food and everything. But anyway, this is more expensive than I thought. So I have not really signed up for any markets yet. That was the point of me bringing all that up. But I have not signed up for any markets yet. I applied for one, and it's free, thank goodness. But I don't know yet until I think March is when they're going to let us know who they pick. So I have not signed up for any markets, guys. It's crazy. Y'all know I do markets, and I enjoy doing markets, and I enjoy bringing y'all with me to markets, but I have not had any sign-ups yet. And I wanted to. I tried to. Like, I was interested in one, but it was like $100, and I was like, well, I need to pay for the CPA, and I still need to buy stuff for my event, so I can't really do $100 right now. And then when I could do $100, it was too late because it was filled up already. It's one of the better markets that happen where I live, so I should have known that it was going to fill up quickly, but oh, man, I'm so sad about that, because I wanted to do that one last year too, and the same thing happened because it's expensive. So I waited too long to actually apply for it, and now that market's bye-bye. And then there's another market that is still open, but it's filling up quickly, but that one's $75. And I don't want to pay $75 right now. But also, I don't want to be without markets, and I'm so bummed about that. I'm literally not signed up for any markets, and it's February. I need to get on it, but also I need the money to get on it, and I need them to lower their prices to get on it, because I mean, I have the money technically. I just don't want to pay those prices. They're expensive. But anyways, are y'all signed up for any markets yet? I have not waited this long to sign up for markets, I don't think. This is crazy. It's so sad. But it's okay. We'll see what happens for my business this year, because, I mean, we're already doing new things with this event. So we'll see where my business goes this year, and it's okay if that's not markets. But that would be so crazy, because that was a part, you know, of the pie. That was a part of the pie for my income. So we'll see what happens. I got them all sewn together. I just need to give them an iron, I never say that, iron. And then I'm going to top stitch around them to close it up, and then they will be ready to be shipped off. Right now, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Let's listen. You can probably hear it. I have my printer going and it's making some thank you cards for me. So I'm just gonna iron these now. So now they're done and they're ready to go, and I can pack them up now. I'm going to do that off camera just because I want to. But this is what they look like. So we have the bee, the lady pink, lady blue, and the rosy picnic. And these are just so cute and ready to go. But anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you all so much for coming along with me and making these pin holders with me and doing a work day with me in this cold, snowy weather. I hope you all are staying warm and safe. I appreciate you all watching, and let me know any other videos that you're interested in me making, because I want to keep making videos for you all to watch and I want you to actually enjoy them. So let me know what you are hoping to see from my channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye!